Is it on?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Okay. We're up the mountains working on my father's trailer. It's like back in the early 70s. And
No, it couldn't have been early. It had to have been late. Because if Jen and I were little, it was late 70s.
Nikki was born in 73. Go ahead.
So anyway, we're up the mountains working on a trailer for my dad's trailer, which was a new trailer that he pulled in, and we were insulating it and doing different stuff to the trailer. So we had no water there. So we decided there is a campground with a lake. And it's $0.25 to go into the lake, 25 cents. So we got our soap and everything, and we went to the lake. It was, I don't remember everybody was there. That was me, my cousin Anthony, and Duck, who happened to be known as Duck well before this incident. So we're at the lake, and there's a few other people, I can't remember. Anyway, we're like taking our clothes off, getting down to our shorts to go bathing in this lake. So, and while we're taking our clothes off, we're sitting on this bench. This big duck, the biggest duck out of the group, comes swimming over. This white duck, and Duck, Ed Dixon, says, "Oh, look at the duck!" And he walks over to the edge of the water. He's going, "Hey, you guys, look at this duck!" And he goes to pet him, and he's like, "Ow!" Then he bit me. And so the duck proceeds to start running after him. Duck is running around bushes, running across lawns, with this duck flapping its wings, running after him. Right? So we're standing on the bench, laughing hysterically. We're standing on a bench, laughing hysterically. So finally, the duck.
Does he have his underwear on, or is he naked?
Huh?
Does he have underwear on, or is he naked? Duck. Ed Dixon.
We had shorts on.
Okay.
So, Duck. Was it? Oh, so the duck stops chasing him. So anyway, Duck comes over and he goes, "Oh man," he goes, "that thing really hurt." So now the duck went away and he went all the way down the other end of the lake. So we start working ourselves into the water toward this other end of the lake, and we're getting washed up, and all of a sudden somebody looks up and goes, "Uh-oh." And down the middle of the lake is coming the duck towards us. So everybody's like, "Oh my God." The water's up to about our chest, so everybody's like slowly trying to run out of the water to get away from this duck, and we're all running, and all of a sudden I said, "Wait a minute." I said, here we are, a bunch of grown men running away from a duck, from one little duck. So I decide I'm going to go and attack the duck. So I start swimming at the duck like a madman, yelling at him and like screaming and yelling, and I'm swimming at him, and the duck is still swimming at me. So we get about like so close to each other, and the duck stands up, or I stand up, and all of a sudden, like, we're about like maybe 8 feet away from each other, 6 feet away, and the duck disappears underwater. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm holding on to my jewels, thinking, this duck is going to bite me underwater. Now, he comes up right in front of me.
Oh my God.
And he's trying to come at me, and so I smack him in the side of the head, which spins his head about halfway around. And he turns around and he shakes his head and starts coming at me again. So now I give it all I got. I swung with an open hand. I swung as hard as I could in the side of this duck's head, and it spun his head like all the way around. And he finally gave up and swam off.
Oh boy.
And that's the true story.
That's the killer duck story. By Frank Galdini.